Hi guys, Phantom Chase is here. We've got
Sarah.
Patricia.
Yeah.
And we've got a very special guest today, which is our sister. So say hello to me. Hello.
Guys, I'm so excited.
Shiver me timbers. Hot chockies in the air.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some dumbass bloody sugar-free chocolate.
There's nothing wrong with sugar-free chocolate.
Oh, insert picture of donkey. Loves chocolate.
Do any of yous have hot chocolate without sugar? Please let us know. Comment below.
You know what? It depends what hot chocolate is.
This tastes like what I would imagine on the Polar Express. You know, that, ha, we got it. Ha, ha, yeah, we got it.
She don't got it.
No.
Not tonight.
God damn it. We will be accompanied by our friend. Her name is Annabelle. We've got Chucky in the back and Tiffany. And we got this cute little guy.
Oh yeah.
He's actually quite cute.
I actually birthed
That
him
is
myself.
pretty cute.
It is cute.
Good.
Oh, he ain't well. Let's just say,
I didn't know I had a face. That's cute.
let's just say he's a
That is cute. Good job.
he's a pumpkin. He looks just like you.
He does.
Oh
my god. Chuck a titty in its mouth.
Or two.
Or three.
How am I gonna do that?
Ask Harry Styles. Styles. Ask the style. Swag.
Your face would just be awesome. I'm gonna have this.
If I didn't have makeup on, I would.
You look like the thumb of Spy Kids.
I want to like be in a car. I open the car window and just put my face out of the window and like the air just makes my mouth.
Step does that. So we're going to be investigating our childhood home, but we thought we'd video this first to just get you guys in on a little bit that has happened in that house and why we think it is so freaky. So listen out and yeah, get those chills going.
That's why we got hot chocolate
Oh yeah, we got
to
the hot
warm us up in case we get the chills.
Yeah, we got. So you guys know that saying, guest goes first. Well, she's our guest and she's extra special. It means she's definitely going first. So Steph is going to tell you a bit about her experiences in that house long ago.
Once upon a time.
I was doing report for duty.
So what have you personally experienced in this house? What in this house has made you believe that there is something?
Well, I think my first,
I was 10 years old and
Think?
that's how it is.
9 or 10. Yeah, I saw what I thought was our dad walk into our hallway, into our room at the time, and I don't know, I was just like chilling, waiting for him to come out because he never even goes there. So I'm like, okay, and I'm waiting for him to get out, and he never came out, and I'm like, the fuck? I went in there, and
my
he wasn't
God.
in there.
Oh
It
no.
was not
So did you like hear the floor
in
creak?
there.
How did you, what made you think someone was there? Did you hear the floor creak or like what
No, I
someone
literally saw someone like run around the light into the hallway.
Oh.
So when she realised no one came back out, that's when the shit hit the floor. Slipped out.
Yeah, I was 10.
That's pretty scary, but imagine seeing that at 10 years old. That is pretty scary.
That's how I juked it. Yes, that is pretty scary.
Go mix that around.
Have you experienced anything else?
thinking that my kids are crying or laughing in their bedroom, but not going. Wait, not. They're not.
Yeah, that's petrifying. Imagine thinking your child is crying
That's insane.
and then you go in and they're not.
There's like kids playing, and my kids aren't there, so yeah.
Well, you got some children in the house.
So when her kids are at school or when they're not home, she hears children playing in her house. When your neighbors actually don't have kids.
Oh, yeah, no, just across the road, but
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to hear that so perfectly in your house. You know what I
No.
mean? That's crazy. Look, if I'm being honest, I was looking after her kids one night and she went out and I did not want to sleep over there. I was so happy to go home. It was 3 a.m. I'm like, nah, I'm not staying here. Nah. I don't know how I used to stay there when I was a child. Obviously, when you live there, you get so used to that type of thing. But because when I moved out, I was away from all that. So I got used to peace and, you know, not,
no haunting.
yeah, no hauntings. So, yeah, no,
No,
that's
look,
crazy.
it's not even like, it's not even haunted. It's just like whatever, if anything, is there. It's not bad. It's like,
Yeah.
they chill, I guess. Just bang on my walls every now and then. Annoy me when I'm trying to sleep, thinking that one of my kids are up, but they're not.
Mm.
They play with your children's toys.
Yeah. And just make me think that my kids are running around while I'm in bed, but I get up to look and there's no one, they're all asleep, so
Crazy.
I reminds me of that one Sinister. You know how
That's a good movie. Sinister's a good movie.
you know, like when he's walking through the house, it's all dark. And it's just this child running through the house.
Mm.
I'll be telling that kid to get back to bed.
Steph's experiences, from what I heard, are pretty scary, especially because she still lives there. So stuff that. Stuff that. Now we're gonna hear Sarah's experiences and go from there.
Okay, so the reason why I jolted up when she mentioned that she heard crying was because I remember one time Steph's kids were at school and the only child there was Patricia's child, and she was asleep in Steph's bedroom, which is at the front of the house. And it was me and my mum there, because I think Steph was somewhere, she wasn't home. And all of a sudden, I kept hearing children crying, just random cries. So I kept going to Patricia's child, thinking that she's awake from a nap, but she's not. She's asleep. Yeah. The corner of the hallway in front of my door, I saw a hand apparition just waving at me. Little me was terrified, so I ran to my mum and told her that I saw a man. And I did.
So this is why it freaked Mum out the most, but she was happy. But you pointed at that photo of our uncle and you said that's the guy that turned off my light.
Because Mum was looking at the picture, I don't know, it was on the bench for some reason. and I'm just like, that's the guy that I saw.
I'm sitting here like, why didn't he say hello to me?
Say hello.
But then at the same time, I'm a very
Jared,
alone.
Jared,
Antisocial.
he probably did, but you were just too busy.
You know what, like I never used to like hanging out with Sarah. Like she said she had an imaginary friend and I could tell she was so full of it and I didn't want to talk to her.
I did have an imaginary friend. That's who I was playing teachers with. He was one of my students.
She said his name was Jasper. When she says Jasper, I picture Jasper from Twilight, like he looks constipated.
Playing.
No, I think we were at school and she was pregnant.
Yeah,
No,
Mum,
just New Wales.
like me, has said that like even though no one's home, it still feels like there are
There's
people
Yeah.
there. Like there's kids.
She said to me that she saw a shadow outside the shower door. Remember that?
Going to have a shower and I was washing my hair. The light was bright, that's what I remember. But I was, no, the light was really bright. It's a good detail. Wait. And I was washing my hair, so I had my eyes closed and I just had this weird feeling. So I quickly wiped my eyes and like I seen like a shadow because it wasn't as light anymore. And yeah.
It went away.
And,
Do you know-
and so I quickly got the stuff out of my eyes because it was leaking in my eyes, the soap. And I quickly got it out of my eyes and it was gone.
Was that through the window?
Through the
Yes,
shower door.
Oh,
Shower door.
Shower door, not window.
okay. Because I saw something through the window one time, and it was Mum's bathroom.
Oh yeah, wasn't that an actual person though?
I think so. So I don't know.
People
If
can't
it
see
was-
through that, can they?
No, but
no,
like-
no.
Okay.
You can, if the light's on.
She had a full peeping Tom.
Yeah.
You can see an outline. You can't see
That's disgusting.
an actual
man.
image.
Yeah, but I don't know. It probably it did really seem like a person rather than an entity.
Because it had actual colour.
Yeah. Yes. It had skin color.
I remember when Kiara tried to jump out the window. I got her leg caught in the window.
Oh yeah. No, I jumped out of the window and I was
Could we
going.
drop something out of the window?
Ashton threw something out of the window. I jumped out of the window, and then I go to climb back in. My foot gets caught in the glass. I somehow kicked the window. My
Kiara's
foot-
got bad luck with windows.
I have bad luck with windows. The amount of windows
So
I've
you
broken.
went over it and like kicked it.
So she was
So
trying
as
to
I was getting up,
climb on the
okay.
glass.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
I jumped a little too hard and I kicked the window and my
Yes.
foot got caught in it. You cleaned my foot and you're like, wait until Mum gets home, she's not gonna be happy with you. I'm like, yeah, I know. I couldn't go outside around because we had it blocked off, so the toys would have just stayed there. Stupid Ash.
Good times, good times. Childhood home, I did have a few experiences. They did freak me out a little bit, but then what makes you stay in the house is it could have been something else. So one major thing that happened to me that gives me goosebumps to this day when I speak about it. I'm already getting shivers. So my friend, she slept over my house, our house, and we were laying down in bed. I had a double bed and my room is just a box. So my bed's here, on the side of the bed are 2 bedside tables. Now, we were watching Santanic. It's a movie called Santanic.
It's called Satanic.
Yeah, she just said
I
that.
just said that.
You said.
You said Santanic.
You said
Sand.
sand.
I
Like
said
Santa.
Santanic.
You said Satanic.
Satanic.
It's Satanic.
Like Santa.
So we're watching a movie called Satanic. It's right next to me. And then I'm like, I'm watching a scary movie. So I'm probably just tricking myself, right? So then I looked, I actually turned my head and it was still there. And then I'm like, again in my head, I'm like, no, I'm watching a scary movie. I'm just tricking myself. So I look back at the computer and then from the corner of my eye, I can still see this thing. And then I turn again and I turn my head about 3-4 times. And then it's still there. When I realize that it's still there and it's not in my head, I'm not tricking myself, right? It breathed. The hairs on my body, I'm getting goosebumps. Getting goosebumps talking about this. So where it breathed, the hairs stood up on my arm. So my whole arm, the hairs were like dead flat, but that one spot, my hairs stood up. And then I freaked the hell out. I didn't end up making any noise, but because I was so freaked out, I didn't know what to do. I've moved a weird way, and then that's when my friend goes, "Are you okay?" And then I'm like, "Can you not see that?" And she goes, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Can you not see that?" And then that's when the black just went away, and then I'm like, "What the hell?" I did end up still watching the movie. Cause I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna stop watching this movie.
Gotta be strong.
I'm gonna be strong.
Who's a bitch?
Yeah.
Bitch.
I ain't scared of you.
Silly.
But the face that I did see, it did represent to me. It did represent as like a devil.
Yeah.
Between your experience, between yours and Steph's and Sarah's,
There's
because
very-
they're not scared. Like it didn't make them scared, but this
So,
made
but
them
Yeah.
scared.
what about like sleep paralysis?
I
See,
was
I've
just
never-
thinking about. I've never actually
Because-
had that. I've never had sleep
The
paralysis.
entity in my house, if there is any, doesn't feel scary or demonic or anything. But when I have like sleep paralysis, it's demonic.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it could be different.
Yeah, I guess.
There could be multiple things in the house.
Yeah.
Well,
How do we explain the children? It's not. Yeah.
Who knows? And another one was, I was laying down in my bedroom on our heater. Our heater was on the floor. So yeah, like a heater vent on the floor. We would always, the best thing ever, we would put a pillow and then a blanket over ourselves and then you can just feel that heat. It was so good. And I was laying there, then all I heard was someone walk into my room. Now, my door was open. My mum was actually, she was in the hallway. She was cleaning out the linen cupboard. So I didn't pay attention to the foot step at the start because I thought it was just my mum. And then when I turned my head, I seen no one was there. I'm like, it's okay. Could be nothing. It could have been mum. She could have quickly just went to my door, then went away. And so I ignored it. And then I turned my head. My head was facing the window, which is the opposite side of the door. And then, I don't know. Sorry, I just realized I say "and then" a lot. And then.
No, and then.
So I heard it again, and then I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm not gonna turn my head. I'm not gonna bother. It's just mum. I was just being lazy at this point. And you could actually hear the walking getting closer to my head. And you can, do you know when someone is walking on carpet, you can hear the imprint go into the carpet, like a soft,
You can
like,
just hear, you can hear the carpet move, like
Yes.
ruffling.
Yeah, you can hear the carpet like moving, ruffling, like what you just said. So that's what I heard. Still, I chose to ignore it. And then my pillow, because the footstep was so heavy, it made my pillow go on a lean. So my pillow was straight like this, but the bit where the footstep was, it was on a lean. So then, yeah, it was like an indent, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's when I'm like, okay. I turned my head and no one was there. Because no one was there and I felt what I felt, I heard the footsteps, I stood straight up and I yelled out, Mum, and all I hear was just, I heard running. It's like someone ran from my
Ran
bedroom.
away.
Yeah, like ran away. All I heard was running. I heard the, like running, and they ran into the kitchen, and in the kitchen was a spinning chair. And I actually bumped into the spinning chair, and the spinning chair was spinning by itself. And I'm like, I freaked out a little bit, and then I'm like, wait, could that have been one of my brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah.
But I heard the running, you can see the spinning chair from the bedroom, and I see no one hit it. Like, no one hit it. I quickly went into the lounge room, and I'm like, who just went into my room? And stuff like that. And I think it was only... Zach was in his room, and I think it was just used to in the lounge room. Yeah, it was just used to in the lounge room. Ash was in bed. He couldn't even walk at this point, I think. But, yeah, it was just you two in the lounge room, and yous were sitting down, paid attention into this movie. You're watching a movie. And then Mum goes, no, like, no one's there. And Mum, she wasn't in the hallway doing the linen like she was supposed to.
Yeah, she seems to get distracted.
Yeah, she gets distracted very easy. So, yeah, I told Mum about that one, and then even Mum was just like, look, if you don't feel comfortable staying in your room tonight, that's fine. And I'm like, no, like, it's okay, I'll go back in there. See, when things happen, when things would happen to me, I will still continue to do what I was doing. I don't stop. Like, I don't...
didn't
No,
jump
it's probably a
up,
good thing.
Yeah, like, I show that it scares me at the time. Yeah, I show that it scares me at the time, but I still...
You don't feed into it.
Yeah, but I don't feed into it.
When I'm laying in bed, I will feel like someone, like what it feels like someone sitting on the end of my bed or pulling like the blanket.
That's
And
what
I will
mum
actually
says.
like look, and obviously nothing's there, but yeah. Across the neighbour's front yard, like there was a fence, like probably like waist high, and I saw a woman that definitely did not live there.
Wait, is this real or dream?
Real. Standing at the fence, like across the road. And like, I was looking at it, like trying to figure out who it was, because clearly it wasn't anyone that lived there. And I went to, like, I turned around to say, Mum, like, come look at this, who's this person? And I looked back, and there was no one there. And
Okay.
sometimes when people are driving out of the street, so that where the house is, it's like is it an intersection?
Yeah.
It's like across from an intersection, and each person that
It's like
turns,
a T intersection.
yeah, so each person that turns off our street, their car stalls or their bike stalls.
Right in front of the house all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And on...
I almost got run over there.
Oh, same.
You did?
Yeah, there was a Commodore. He was speeding as me and Kiara Bianca were walking home. He was speeding, didn't even pay
So
attention
close
to
to hitting us.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of idiots that go up and down.
There was a post on like our neighborhood page on Facebook that a lot of people in that street has experienced things happening, and they believe that the street is haunted.
So
So
far
it's the
as,
street.
Yes, pretty much as far as someone asking for a priest to come to their house.
Yeah. Alright, well that is it. That is all our stories that has happened inside that house. We cannot wait to investigate it and show you guys with our stories. It'd be so cool when you guys see inside the house. You guys can picture exactly what we're talking about in what spot. Yeah, I can't wait to investigate it. I'm actually so keen. The stuff that we got in our mum's house, we did not expect to get, so I can't imagine the things that we're going to get in this house.
Firmly grasp it.
So we're gonna post this video first, and then the week after we're going to post our investigation video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to our stories. These stories are 100% real. They are not scripted or fake.
Clearly.
Still a script.
The script, Kiara, continue, say nothing.
Milk and bread.
Firmly grasp it. Later.
So that is Phantom Chasers out, and we'll see you next week with another video. Shh, 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 shh. Bye bye.